How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Florida Victorious Basketball Media Day. Isaac Edelman here with the Florida Gators freshman Alex Lloyd. Alex, I guess I could ask you, how's Gainesville treating you so far?
Gainesville's been great. It's been a great time here so far. People are great, very welcoming, and it's been a great time so far.
Obviously, a lot of the talk this year is going to be about the Gators going back to back. You committed here before the Gators even won a national championship. So I want to ask you, once the Gators won the national championship, just how motivating was that? That maybe you found the right place, you picked the right school.
It was very rewarding, and it's yeah, I picked the right place. I believe in the program, so it was very rewarding to see that all their hard work has paid off, and they won a national championship, and now coming in to be a part of something that could go down in history.
Having the role freshman means something, but it also doesn't mean something in terms of you can make the most out of your experience, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Just, how excited are you to get to play minutes this year? The Gators didn't have one freshman play minutes last year, but this is a completely different team.
I'm very excited for the opportunity that the coaches are gonna give to me and get out there to play and contribute to the team. So, taking advantage of my opportunity and just being blessed in the moment.
There's another freshman that's going to be playing alongside you this season, CJ Ingram. Have you guys built sort of a connection with each other? I heard you guys are actually roommates too. Is that correct?
Yeah, we are roommates, and we're building a connection that's just gonna continue to get stronger. He's a great player as well. So, just getting to know him and knowing his play style, how we could complement each other on the floor. It's gonna be great.
What stuck out about Todd Golden that ultimately led you to commit here? And what have you learned under him these first few months in Gainesville?
His passion for the game, how he studies the game, how the pace and which he wants to play, and how he lets the guards, make the decisions for the team on the court. And very much here learning from him, his analytical thinking about the game, learning from him, and just how he his perspective on how the game should be played is very, very good to me.
You brought up analytics. Definitely, when you speak about Todd Golden, that's what comes up. I've spoken to high schoolers in the past, and they say, the big difference between high school and college is preparing for a game and studying film. Obviously, you haven't played a game yet, but I'm sure you guys have done analytics during the offseason. Just what has that difference been, high school versus college?
Yeah, it's just paying more attention to detail, really. The scout, the things you have to do, the position you have to be in, who you're gonna play, and stuff like that. So, definitely just paying attention more to detail.
What do you believe is the most important thing? And you don't have to single out one thing if you can't figure out one thing, but what do you think is the most important thing to prepare you for the SEC coming out of high school?
Just being tough, just having a tough mindset. You just got to be tough, especially coming to SEC, especially practicing against these people every day, these players every day. You just got to be mentally tough, and we don't have that tough and that grit. I don't think you can survive in this league.
Yeah, no, that definitely being tough. That's part of why the Gators team made it so far. That's why they won the national championship last week. When you look back at that national championship team, and obviously you were still in high school when they won the national championship, but what stuck out about that team to you?
They're great, and they're relentless to fight even though when they're down. So they believe in their ability to come back and get the lead, and they're just really tough. And I feel like we could adopt that trait as this year's team too.
Yeah, and obviously, I've spoken to the team in press conferences. Some players want to run it back. Some players can't run it back like you because you weren't on the team. Do you feel a sense of responsibility to kind of fill in the void and help the guys that were part of the run last year run it back?
Yeah, I feel like it's my responsibility to do my part to help this team run it back for those who want to run it back, and not just for the team but for the program also. Florida went back to back before. Why not try to run it back again?
Yeah, no, that's a great point. One last thing for you, Alex. For the Gator fans that maybe don't know who Alex Lloyd is yet, what would you tell them? Who's Alex Lloyd?
Alex Lloyd is a combo guard, scorer, player that's just going to do whatever it takes to win, and is going to help the Gators try to get another national championship.
All right, Alex, great answer, and appreciate you the time here at Florida Victorious Basketball Media Day.